We are here in the LA Times Comic-Con studio with Mr. James Van Der Beek, star of the new Viceland series, What Would Diplo Do? Now, James.
Yes.
What was your motivation for playing this character? What made it so compelling and rich terrain to explore?
Well, I feel as an actor, my job is to take the ephemeral art and manifest that here for the world.
In the living world.
For the benefit of the world, yeah. I thought this. I actually had other stuff that I had written that I thought I was going to do, and then this idea came up just through sheer happenstance. Brandon Dermer thought it would be funny for me to play Diplo in a promotional video for the Mad Decent Block Party tour, and then I did. We made it, and then people said, "Hey, this is a series," and we were like, "No, it's not a series. We know series. It's not a series." And then we thought about oh wait, it totally is a series, and it might be way more fun than anything that we all had planned.
And were you at what point in this relationship, this journey that you've had with Diplo?
Yes.
Were you concerned that the real Diplo might have some thoughts about your interpretation?
Shh, don't tell him.
Of him. Oh, he doesn't know. Maybe we don't know. No. Well, he might know soon.
He actually is the coolest, best sport ever. He is completely allergic to taking himself too seriously, and gave us carte blanche. He's an executive producer on the show, and his whole thing was just made me look completely stupid. And I was like, we have to make this guy somewhat likable so that people come back and watch.
How do you get into his skin? Did you shadow him on the job?
Yeah, I did actually.
To learn his mannerisms.
Yeah, I watched a lot of video. I listened to the Laser Sound.
Did you learn how to make the beat drop?
One. I'm still trying to make the beat drop. I'm really working hard at it. I think eventually.
It's kind of an art, right? There's
making
an art
the beat
to
drop is there really is actually an art to it. It's not just anybody. I mean, we joke around that these are just random dudes pressing buttons, but there really is an art to it, and the real Diplo would roll his eyes if he heard me waxing poetic about it. But yeah.
So you have to watch the show to really get what kind of Diplo we're presenting. But I would like to ask you here, we're at Comic-Con, give you some hypotheticals to answer.
Okay. All right.
What would Diplo do when faced with the zombie apocalypse?
So the thing about the zombie apocalypse is you gotta remember that zombies like to dance. So what you do is you start out kind of slow, so they don't come at you right away, and then you just go right into Michael Jackson's Thriller, and then right around the time when they're doing that thing, you run.
That makes complete sense.
You take off.
Okay, what would Diplo do if bitten by a radioactive spider?
Yo, spin some webs.
What would Diplo do if he was about to beat a man to death and he discovered that both of their mothers' names were Martha?
Wow, this just got dark. I would probably fire my agent. What's
your favorite Diplo mannerism that you picked up and you put into the show from spending all this time studying him?
I don't know. There's a playfulness to him that is that I find really endearing, that a lot of people around him find very endearing. He's incredibly intelligent, which we don't do in our show. We make him much less intelligent than he actually is. And he's a really hard worker. But there is this kind of childlike playfulness about him that made it really fun. They gave us the leash on the other end to just be completely stupid.
And have you thought about showing up places, telling people that you're Diplo? I mean, you kind of have this. I didn't think about it before, but there's kind of this resemblance.
Oh, I could be a stunt double, yeah.
Thank you very much for coming by, for having us.
It's been fun.